You know what, ladies and gentlemen, and just hear me out a second, okay? Because when I've said this in the past, there have been many people that have disagreed with me for whatever reason, but I genuinely believe, and I don't care if you use it, I genuinely believe there needs to be a worldwide ban on TikTok. Because let's be honest, if TikTok was banned, my intelligence wouldn't be insulted on a day-to-day basis. If TikTok was banned, your intelligence wouldn't be insulted on a day-to-day basis. If TikTok was banned, you would not be seeing this woman on your screen right now who is preaching and screaming about this phenomenon known as fat phobia. You know that term that many people use now as an excuse to not lose any weight. You know that term that is completely
Fugazi, fugazi, it's a wazzy, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
Yeah, that thing. You know, somehow, some way, we have now conditioned society to believe there are people out there who are scared of fat people. And you know what? Tell a lie. I am scared. I am genuinely scared that you won't make it past 42. I mean, you should be happy somebody's concerned with your health, because somebody has to be. However, ladies and gentlemen, this woman's tirade speeches on fat phobia is very different, and I don't know where to start. Let's start with this one. In one of this woman's TikToks, right, she actually says these words, brace yourselves. She says that you cannot be body positive, whatever that means, if you are not anti-racist. A Caucasian woman complaining about something once again. A white woman complaining about people not being anti-racist. You know, that thing that has undertones of being anti-white. And you know what the funny thing is, right? I'm going to say this right now, and this is going to be controversial, but all of these woke white women that are complaining about all of this stuff, right? All of these people who are for all of these progressive movements, you know, anti-racism, and probably Black Lives Matter. I haven't checked her bio out. They've never had a black person in their home. They don't even know a black person. They just want to feel a part of something, right? The only thing they do know is the four walls they're surrounded by. They're lonely and they feel like they need to be a part of something. And that is the damn truth, okay? Controversial, but cat's out the bag. I'm sure you're eager to find out how and what this woman is preaching about. You're burning calories as we speak, right? See, it's not that hard. Anyway, I'll see you in about a minute. Don't miss me too much. Enjoy.
Hi, you are not body positive if you are not anti-racist. You can't be body positive if you're not anti-racist. If you want to engage in and benefit from and profit off of this space, and you want it to just be about loving your rolls and cellulite and stretch marks, you are at the tip of the iceberg and you've missed the entire point. Body positivity is meant for us to get at the root of the bullshit that we have been taught. And guess what? Fat phobia is very much rooted in racism, like big time, like seriously. Also, black women totally paved the way for us in this space here. So if you care about this stuff, now is not the time to be silent, okay? This is not just about you learning to love your body. This is about all of us dismantling systems that make it impossible for people to just be safe in their bodies. And that means following up with action.
So she starts off by saying that, you know, people loving their roles, etc., is just the tip of the iceberg of body positivity. If that's not body positivity, my dear, then what is? Because why am I plagued every single day on social media by people claiming being fat is beautiful and being half naked? If that's not body positivity, then I have no idea what is, and I don't think these people know either. This is what I mean, man. These people don't even know what they're advocating for. They don't even know what these buzzwords mean, because they change every single day. They just move the goalposts every single day. And you know what? We could avoid all of this, right? We could avoid all of this by banning TikTok, and then by proxy, you would probably use that energy that you're wasting on TikTok by retaking these videos about 30 times because you don't believe in what you're saying, and you would use that energy in going to the gym. I hope. Okay, see, it's a win-win for everybody. I truly feel like a prophet next to these people. I really do, and you probably do too. She then goes on to make the point, which I really struggle to understand in the very first place, but she goes on to say that fat phobia is heavily rooted in racism. And she says that black women paved the way for them in this space. I mean, of course, somebody's going to pave the way for you, because when they're that size and they're trying to make the way through everybody, they're going to leave a big space behind them. I'm joking. I'm not. But ladies and gentlemen, if that very first TikTok wasn't enough for you to realize we are in a, let's just say, intelligence crisis, then this next one will seal the deal for you as it did for me. And like me, you will now be having nightmares for the foreseeable future. It's gonna be a great ride. This woman really stands up with the camera in her face and utters the words, black coffee. I don't even want to look at the camera right now because I feel embarrassed saying this stuff. Black coffee stems from fat phobia and being sexist. If you drink black coffee, you are now fat phobic and sexist. I tell you now, that plane you hear going over my roof, I'm leaving with it, okay? I'm jumping on. Enjoy.
Talk about how weird it is that some people get so infuriated by the
Okay, I actually rant in my head about this all the time because I think there's so much politics wrapped up in how people take their coffee and what we say about them. And I think a lot of it just comes down to fat phobia and sexism. I'll start by saying I've been a barista. I make a pour over every morning. I get the appeal of being a coffee snob. But I think the people that she's talking about aren't even coffee snobs. There are people out there with such moral superiority about drinking dog shit black coffee than drinking something that could be perceived as fattening or feminine. This is the same diet culture BS that told us that bananas are bad for us. In comparison to everything you're going to eat during the day, a few tablespoons, half a glass of milk, it's meaningless. And then we just have this cultural obsession with shaming everything that teenage girls like. Men like Java chip frappuccinos too. You're not fooling us.
On my life, I have never, and I promise you, I have never heard anything so insane ever. We can't even drink black coffee now. Because unless you put all the milk and you delve into all of these Starbucks recipes, you know, the skinny lattes, blah, 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 blah. I mean, the only thing that is skinny in this situation is the latte, and that's a big thing to say. You are now fat phobic and sexist. You are now the sole reason, lady, why I'm only going to be drinking black coffee for the rest of my life. You know that. I hope you're happy. It's honestly like, right, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. Was that a good wink? I don't know. These people, overweight people, obese people, are looking for any excuse whatsoever to not lose weight. You are unhealthy. Your body is unhealthy. And not only that, your mind must be unhealthy to be thinking these sort of things. Okay, I mean, I just wonder, will she still have the same hang up about people who go to McDonald's and get unsalted chips because they're being a little bit healthier? Is that fatphobic? Is that fatphobic? And is that sexist? There are people out there who like to make, bear with me, a little bit healthier choices. You know, we as a populace, we should probably be doing that all together. You can't just start labeling people all of these things which you don't even know what they mean, because firstly, fat phobia is not a real thing, and you can't label people sexist for having healthier options. But no, I have to sit here and look at people uploading these sort of videos. I have to look at this woman uploading these sort of videos and telling thousands of people, it's okay, darlings, to be obese. It's okay to not lose any weight. You look great. Maybe in the short term, okay, whatever your preference is, but in the long term, the health issues are going to start to add up, right? Unlike my patience, which is just decreasing. You know what I just realized? There is a company out there, right, wherever this woman works, there is a company out there who has this employee walking about their offices, looking at all the men's cups, because it's always the men's fault, looking at all the men's mugs, seeing if it's black coffee and judging them. Oh, he's sexist, he's fatphobic, and reporting them to the manager in the hope they can get them cancelled and fired. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not making this up. This is the society we live in today. I know you're enjoying it as much as I am. If you have enjoyed this experience along with me, as we have all collectively probably lost a lot of calories just watching all of this, you know, then please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. This is what the world has now come to. This is what people wanted. I know it's sad, I know it's depressing, but you've got to allow these people to express their madness and just not say anything, okay? Just let them do it. And eventually the tide will turn and people will start to realize what is going on. And they'll look back on these TikToks in around 2, 3, 4, 5 years and think to themselves, what was I doing? But I'm going to stop there. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it has been your boy JD. Please, for me, make sure to always have a great day and stay safe. I'm out. Peace. I'll see you at the gym. See you next time. Black coffee. I can't even drink black. I'm now scared to go outside with a black coffee. What if I get cancelled? What if I get fired? What if I get just bombarded by protesters? I don't know what to do.